It is the year 1967. After weeks of sunshine and over 20 degrees, almost perfectly timed for the start of the 30th Eifel Rennen at the Nürburgring, the weather changed. Snow, ice and a lot of Glühwein or mullet wine sold to the fans, making this one of the craziest races to ever happen at this legendary track. And I would say, let's see how bad it really was. Let's go. All right, are you guys ready for some Assetto Corsa racing? Of course not Project Cars 2. Why should I play that game? And with that, welcome back to Overtake.gg. My name is Champion Joe. Welcome back. Nice of you guys having tuned in again. Let's cue the music. Let's go. There we are. Alrighty, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Moses is here, nice. Moin. And Heather Foxy is asking why he thought we are going to play Project Cars 2. I don't know. Why did you think we were playing Project Cars 2? What made you believe that? Are there even 1967 F2 cars in Project Cars 2? I don't even know. Hey Samuel. The champions are here. So the first comment or the first message in the chat for this stream, for this idea of a stream was, yeah, so what? Sometimes it snows in April. Do you know the moment when you're thinking about, what could be a really cool idea for a stream? What would guys enjoy? What would be a really cool race? What's a cool idea for teasing it? And you come up with this, yeah, what about the Südschleife? Not the Nordschleife, the Südschleife. Let's have a race there. And what was one of the most interesting races ever to happen on the Südschleife? The Eifel Rennen. And there was one Eifel Rennen. It was already the 30th. And it was the first time it snowed. Because they were already like 20 degrees 1 or 2 weeks before, and then at the end of April, it was like the 21st of April, 23rd of April, 1967, weather decided to go nuts. And if there's snow today, it's a possibility. It's in the Eifel. There's often snow in April. But cars from today have traction control, ABS, or at least some safety measures. But back then, the guys that were driving F2 cars, just let me have a quick look. They had 233 brake horsepower, so my tongue's not working. 233 brake horsepower. That's a lot for a 400 kilo machine. And they were driving basically without any safety features on the Südschleife. And not the Nordschleife of today with all the curbings and stuff. It's basically a normal road with Formula 2 cars in the snow. That's so ridiculous. But when I saw that and read that, I was like, yeah, okay, maybe let's try and replicate that as best as we can. Of course, there are no snow physics in Assetto Corsa. There are rain physics, but I don't think they work with the car I've chosen. But there will be snow alongside the track. We'll have a lot of F2 cars on the roster and try our best to I don't know if we can win, but at least score the most amount of points or score the best possible result. Highway to Hell. Yeah, basically. Moin Anton, welcome to the stream. "20 super Formula cars in Gran Turismo 7. Could do the entire F1 grid 20. Right. And I have to say before we start, I'm a little bit sad that my order didn't arrive from Amazon. Because I ordered another light for my background. Because here it's still so white. You can see basically the wall. On this side, everything is already purple. But on this side, it's not. And I ordered another light to get this side, this half of the wall also purple. But it hasn't arrived yet. Yes, I said your name, Anton. And you think that makes you famous? That would mean that I am famous, and that's definitely not the case. Any new mods you recommend? You mean like for what? For Assetto Corsa as a whole, or? Yeah, it will arrive midstream. Yeah, my wife is at home, so she can pick it up. But yeah, it will arrive definitely. They already told me like it's going to arrive between 5 and 7. AC, any type of. So maybe if you want to spend some money, you can buy the VRC Formula Alpha 2022. Best car for Assetto Corsa, hands down. New F1 car from them. Even got porpoising. If you're searching for free stuff, I would recommend checking out my channel, but that's forbidden. Maybe just search on YouTube for AC mods. Or something like that. Maybe you can find something there. What are we doing today? Caleb, moin! Welcome to the stream. So basically we are going to reincarnate the Eifel Rennen, which is a legendary racing series on the Nürburgring. And this one was held in 1967 on the Südschleife with F2 cars. And the weather decided to go full on crazy and snow in April. So this is what we are going to race today. No, I'm going to host it myself. It's going to be against AI. Really chill stream today. Except driving old F2 cars over the Südschleife and there's snow. So I'm going to struggle a lot. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this combination. How long will the race be? I decided to go like 20 laps because that was the distance they drove back then, I think, if I read it right. So it's going to be a 20 lap race with some more tire degradation and also fuel usage. Both 4 times. Haven't tested that. Maybe it's going to be really bad and I have to pit every second lap. Could happen, but we'll see. We'll see. John, there are some rain physics in the game now. With the custom shaders patch, the paid version. But they're not implemented on this car, so no. It's going to be a tri track. It's just going to be snow alongside the track. We are really far on Assetto Corsa, but not that far. You would drive with me? Yeah, sadly it's not on a server. It's just going to be against AI. But hey, would have been a cool combination for driving with you guys. But without communicating that earlier, it would have been a race with 2 guys in the end, or 3 guys. So maybe not the best idea. You're hyped for the race? Perfect. So let me switch screens for you guys to Assetto Corsa, or at least the content manager, so you can see what I've planned for you. I'm gonna use Crew Chief for that one. We're gonna race a weekend on the Südschleife. This is our car. You can check that out as well. It's basically an F2 car of the time, 1966, so 1 year prior to what we're racing today. And the other one, let me show you. The other one is this one, Matra F2 and Techno F2. And those are the stand-ins for McLaren, Ferrari, Brabham, Lotus, and what else was driving back then. We're going to use the Italian one, the Techno F2, which looks cool. And with the same shirt color, basically. So my shirt color is matched with the livery. It's red and yellow. I know you don't see the yellow, but there's some yellow back here in the color. So it matches my outfit. And I was searching for my how do you say that? Divers goggles? Is that a word in English? So goggles of divers. Because back then the drivers had like those crazy glasses. And I wanted to replicate that as well and drive maybe 1 or 2 laps in training with those, but yeah, didn't happen. Südschleife is a short circuit. Yes, it's not short by any means, but it's not a Nordschleife. It's 7.7 kilometers, so it's not a short track. So my first idea was to go maybe on the Gesamtstrecke, which is basically Nordschleife and Südschleife combined. But that's not authentic, so they were only driving on the Südschleife back then. And 1 lap is going to be around 3 minutes, so we are looking on a 1 hour race. So only the race is going to be 1 hour. And we will have like 30 minutes of practice, 15 minutes of qualification. So this is going to be a long event today. Long stream. But we'll see. I would up the amount of opponents a bit. But I got some stutter. So we are limited to 14 opponents for today. So that I don't have to dial back the graphics too much. And strength is at 92 with 3% variation. So the really good ones will be much quicker than I am. And the slower ones will be beatable for me. I hope that I will be bang in the middle, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe 3% is even too much variation, but hey. And as I already said, we're going to use some X tire wear and X fuel consumption, and we really have to use the practice to figure out our strategy and how much fuel we will need on 1 lap, so we can at least have a broad overview when we will have to pit and when not. So I need your guys' help to find a good pit strategy. If you guys are worse in calculating pit strategies, now is your time to shine. Help me out and tell me when to pit. It's going to be really important. To close that one. Are we going to see F1 2022 content in the near future? John, there's already F1 22 content on the channel. If you haven't seen it, check out our preview. It's a joint effort from Marvin and myself. We were both doing some parts in that. I was already talking about gameplay and VR support. And Marvin was talking about F1 Live and the career mode and what changed and whatsoever. And yeah, we are planning to do even more F1 content. We're still figuring out if there's going to be a full review, because the preview basically covered everything there's going to be in the game. So don't know, but we have some other ideas as well. Some really basic tutorials for you guys to get started with the game. So yeah, if you're interested in F1 22, get subscribed. And if you like the idea for today, don't forget to leave a like on the stream so more people can pop in and join us. All right, I will start the race now. Oh, there's something missing, I see. There's something missing, I see. It's only same car, but we need... didn't I make a preset? F267? Yeah, like that. Oh, alright, it changed that again. Okay. What about the... Yeah, that stayed the same. 1530, 20 laps. That's alright as well. I'm using this car. This is the field, so we have the Matra and the Techno. Okay. I think I'm ready. Oh, we have too many opponents. That's a problem now. So we will have to get rid of some of the cars to get to the right amount. Like this. Perfect. All right, let's go. Let's get this party started, I would say. I will... should I leave the music turned on, or would you guys rather have only the motor sounds? I'm not sure yet. No, I think I just want the sound of the cars. Very thin car, yeah, it is. All right, here we are. Now our red Italian masterpiece. Music is fine. On. Okay, so people want music. Then let's go with music. All right. Already... No, not really. Did some setup work. I only went for the 80 liters. As you can see, this is the field. For opponents. A lot of French guys. Some Brits, Americans. One Belgium guy. Jim Clark also driving. So, yeah, and Jackie X. So, these are the real driver names from that time. I think Jim Clark won back then. Let's see if he will be a force to reckon with. Hey, René, are you still in the car or what? Most likely not. Alright, let's see how bad the fuel consumption is. So, for your understanding, I have some HUD elements on, but I hid it underneath my webcam, so you guys don't have to see that all the time. Here's our fuel calculator. We'll set it to current, because all the calculations I did before were not with the higher fuel consumption. Back like 2 minutes and already working. Wow. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, the car's really loud.
Exit's clear. Push.
And the crew chief is even louder. All right.
Car right. Clear right.
Yeah, crew chief is going to be loud, but yeah. Not gonna restart the session for that. All right. Okay, we are on the Südschleife. For all the guys that don't know the track, it's basically a smaller version of the Nordschleife. Maybe not as fast. There are some fast segments, but most of the track is really curvy. A lot of stuff going on. You don't have sound with crew chief. Set the right audio source, maybe? No, it's not the Gesamtstrecke, it's only Südschleife today. Like back then in 1967. At the Eifel. Yeah, I will kill the music. It's not really adding anything for me. Like it more that way. Having the sound of the motor in the foreground. Alright. Some dust. It's another slower corner coming up. And afterwards there's a small straight. Don't mess up the braking point. You can brake a little bit later, but today it's going to be a game of how cautious can you be while still keeping up with the rest. Because those cars, for their time, were really quick. We're going over 200 kilometers per hour at the moment. But the brakes weren't that great. And the rear is quite loose. So there will be moments of cold brown. And some lockups as well. Maybe go a little bit back with the brake bias. It's not really authentic changing the brake bias in a car like that, I believe. So this is the last section, and then we go back to the stadium part. Checker X still holds the lap record for the Südschleife. Yeah, nobody can beat it anymore. Really sad. Hey, but that's the way it is. Things change. For the Nordschleife, we would go down there. But we're taking this loop back to the main straightaway. And there we have it. It was like 12 liters of fuel for one lap. Maybe even more. 12.5 liters. So this is going to be really interesting with the higher fuel usage and tire wear. To see where we end up. Had the slowest outlap of all the cars. Perfect. Woo! Was looking in the chat.
Okay, Joe, we need to watch the track limits.
Yeah, sure, Chief. No worries. So this lap is not going to count. Brake bias once broke. You only had front brake bias at Monaco. Yeah, that's bad. But better only brakes in the front than only brakes in the back.
Fastest lap for McLaren, 3:03.6.
Bruce McLaren, 2:49. Not a lap time I can drive. So the best time I've set so far, you can not see it at the moment, but I can see it underneath. It's underneath my webcam. It was a 2:51.1. But you see my driving. I'm not really quick. So 49's maybe not out of my league. But we'll see. Not with driving like I showed in the beginning of this lap. What's with the gear shifts though? What's with the shifting? Do you have a problem with that? Because I don't have an H shifter. Or should I lift off the throttle for you so it's more authentic? Whoa! Woo! Luckily the damage is turned off. Already figured out this would only lead to carnage. And brake. Some lock up there. Tires still look good. They're still at 100%. Strange. Yeah, but I think the fuel consumption is a little bit too high. Like this, we would have to pit like every 4 laps. Which would be crazy. On a 20-lap race, having to pit every 4 laps. So maybe we'll have to restart. H-shifter and heel into perfection. Yeah, but I don't have a clutch. That's the problem, Kaio, and I don't have an H-shifter here. So that's not really an option. So I like all settings except the fuel consumption. That's a bit too high 4 times. So maybe reduce it to half of it and restart the session with 20 minutes or something like that. Maybe 25. And then we're not going to change anything any longer. All right, fuel consumption down to ×2. And there we go. So this is going to be the official session. No turning back. No changing stuff around any longer. So now we can tell it's like 8 laps until we have to pit. Which would mean 8 laps. 8 laps are 16. And then... So 2 stops. And in the second stop we can take less fuel. That will be the way to go. Alright, 25 minutes training.
It exits clear. Stay
And
behind
then
the
15
white
minutes of qualifying.
line. Clear right.
Oh. Running a little wide there. It's a brake bias again. Not so easy to brake with those cars. They're tricky to drive. Get this one turned in here as well. So the car behind is quicker than us. Or more confident. Oh, big bump in the track.
All right. Right side's clear.
Jesus. Yeah, but he knows what he's doing. Nice helmet, bro.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag for a short second. We're on the grass for a moment as well. So they're taking a bit of grass there, the AI. Maybe that will lead to some crashes later on. We'll see. AI in Assetto Corsa, of course, not the best by any means. But still fun to drive, I think. At least if the AI line is dialed in more or less all right. Is the car too loud for you guys, or would you say the audio is fine? Oh, a little bit of late braking again. Have to find a better braking spot for this corner.
On your right. Clear right.
Put on slicks. There are no slicks for this car, mate. This car only has those vintage tires. They... Grooved. Grooved is the word I'm searching for. They're grooved. Already some setup recommendations in the chat. Nice. We'll have a look at that after the next lap. So we're gonna go for one more lap, see where our time's at the moment. And then we can do some setup works. Yeah, slicks didn't exist until 1971. Yeah, that's the problem. This car doesn't have any
On your
slicks.
left. Still there. Clear left. Car left.
Oh, what's the
Clear
overtake
left.
as well? Okay. Wow, big jump. Use street tires, be a man. I think the nowadays street tires have way more grip than the vintage groove racing tires, to be honest.
Yellow flag.
Oh, another car off-road. What he's doing? Get your act together, mate. Ah, but this looks so nice.
All right.
Woo.
He's still there.
Some foreshadowing.
Still there.
What's going
Right
to
side's
happen?
clear.
No, the race!
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Track limits. No, you've gone upside down there.
I jumped over the fence. How did I do that? How can I go back? Whoa! Another jump. Is there a way back on track? I don't know. Why is this always happening to me, guys? Why can't I just enjoy a
20
normal
minutes
race?
remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Okay, maybe I can... maybe I can jump back like this? No! Not high enough. I think I have to go back to the pits. So this is what it was like back then. No chance. I came back. I come back to the track. Okay. Back to the pits. So there was already some setup suggestions in the chat. Understeers a bit. Lowering the coast. Lowers make the car less stable on the braking and in turning, but also make the car more agile. Okay, yeah, there's only
Fastest
one
lap for
setting.
Gurney, 2:59.7.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think we can go a little bit softer in the front. Maybe one click softer in the rear as well. Go down with the right height a bit. Both ends. Definitely go as low as possible at the back. Wheel rate as well. A little bit softer front as well. Give the car more to work with. Instead of having such a stiff setup that just jumps over all the bumps. Nicholas, moin. Let's go.
Exit's clear.
Second try. Bit too loud for me, the car. Let's tune it down a bit. More brake bias to the front? No way. Brake bias to the rear. Because I was locking up so quickly at the front at the moment. Can't risk that. Yeah, it's definitely easier over the bumps now. A bit, at least. Has some more. Yeah. Woo! The bumps are killing me, man. This is a true vintage track.
Yellow flag.
Very loud. Would you say? It's still very loud, the car noises, the car sound, the engine. I think it's alright.
Track limits, please, Joe.
Install a handbrake. I don't think F2 cars from the 1960s had handbrakes, but I could be wrong. Jackie X is at the moment the slowest guy. Wow. Who would have thought? Yeah, That's one better. But the AI will be brutal to beat with my current skill level in those cars.
That's a new fastest lap for Gurney, 2:49.5.
But I will have enough laps to get used to the car on track. You always loved Senna? Yeah. Was a legend, of course. Before my time. He died the year I was born, so never saw a race, of course. But he's a legend. My early F1 days were like 2002, 2003, 4. That were my first seasons I watched as a child. And I'm already 28, so... yeah. If you still remember Senna, I have bad news for you guys. You're getting old. It was a long time ago. Mansell, yeah. He's a legend as well.
All right, Joe, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The guy ahead has just posted a 2:53.8.
F1 and IndyCar champ at the same time. Yeah, that's an achievement. Not everybody can post about. Oh! Car's giving me a lot to work with. Old t-shirt of Schumi. Yeah, that's the thing. I should have been, but I wasn't a Schumi fan back then. I'm from Germany and everybody loved Schumacher. And I didn't hate him or anything, but... At the beginning I was rooting for Kimi. And then for Alonso. Then I really liked Hamilton for some time. And since 2010, 11, I don't know what his first year was, Sebastian Vettel. Until today. For me, he's the greatest of all time. Not maybe in terms of he was the greatest racer of all time, but he's such a
Sector 2 time is good.
Awesome personality for the sport. And not only that he's doing all those protest stuff and cleaning up the litter at Silverstone last year and stuff like that. That's also great, but like how he's talking to fans and he's just so human, you know? Really love him. But yeah, I was always a driver's fan, so to speak. So I was always a fan of some certain drivers and never of a team. I don't have anything against any teams, but I'm not a fan of any of the teams on the grid. I'm just a fan of certain drivers. I really like George Russell. Pierre Gasly is, I think, one of the best drivers on the grid. And Sebastian, of course.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're currently 4.6 off the pace. Sector
wow,
3
I'm really slow.
1.9 off the pace.
So we have to find some pace. But we definitely can. Go a little ham. Whoa, the jump! Killed the lap.
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Yeah. Chill, my friend. But it's not undrivable. It's hard. It's alright. But we will have to find a few seconds to stay in this. The AI is not slacking here like I am. They're going full on charge mode here. I have to be really clever about how I position the car in the different corners. How to handle the oversteer, the bumps. Yeah, I can brake a little later. Carry more speed through the turn. Dropping Spa? No, they won't. They can't. Everybody loves Spa. It's the most liked track on the world, I would say. Yeah, there are a lot of Monaco fans as well. But for every Monaco fan, there are 2 Monaco haters, so... But nobody hates Spa. Never met a person that said, ah, Spa, really bad track. I only met one who said, yeah, it's not my favorite. But he didn't dislike driving there.
252.9.
So I found 1.3 seconds on the last lap. Which isn't enough yet.
Okay, Joe, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
But we can even take more risks. Brake later. Carry more speed in turns. Not dying. Jumping over walls. One more lap and then we'll figure out our strategy with the pit stops. Maybe put some more pressure into the tires. They're only at 24. I don't know what the perfect pressure for those tires is. If it's 26 or something else. Is this lap still counting? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go. It's Champion Joe and Raiders of the Lost Time. Maybe I will... Oh no, I have to brake earlier for this one. Wow.
This lap won't count.
Not again. You love how sim racing brings people together from all around the world. Yeah, I do so too. I love sim racing. I love YouTube. I love sim racing. I love streaming. And I love the communities. Meeting new people that have the same passion. Competing, also a big part. Yeah, that should be enough for braking distance. You need it? Really, you do? What is it adding to F1 except a thrilling qualifying session? Everything else about that Grand Prix is really boring in my eyes. Back in the day, at least the sight was good, so that you, when you were watching Monaco, it was like such a beautiful scenery with the harbor and stuff like that. But nowadays it's just buildings. Can't even see the ocean any longer. City got so ugly over the last 20 years. It's ridiculous. You need a history. Doesn't matter if it's boring. I disagree. I think there are enough historic tracks that give us way better racing than Monaco. I would rather race on the Hockenheimring or the Nürburgring, to be honest. Alright, where's our pit box?
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Oh, it's right at the beginning. Okay. So we can't mess that one up. Alright, let's pull out this one again. So it doesn't have much data, only 5 laps of calculated data. It tells us that we need... Oh, it's... Okay, current. Alright, average fuel per lap is like 6.7 liters. That's a lot. And our race is going to be roughly... Can't be changed to a lap race. It's a time race here. Alright, it's going to be a 20 lap race. So we're going to need 137 liters. We're going to start on 80. So that's 57 left. Right? So one stop should be enough. Right? T-Hammer, it's Assetto Corsa. So boxing for one time for 80 liters should be fine, right? Give it some pressure. We'll start on 80 liters and we will add 80 liters and
Joe,
have 160 liters overall. And we only need 140. That's the plan. Have 20 liters to spare, but that sounds like a lot. But for the fuel consumption we have, that's not really a lot. Assetto Corsa gets better like old wine. Yeah, true. We have like 5 minutes left.
Clear. Stay behind the line.
So let's train a little more. Let's get another good lap in. Who's on first? Bernhard Bauer is first. If you guys want, I can activate the driver names that they hover over the cars so we can see who's on track in front of us, but I think for immersion it's better to have it off. But you guys decide. However you want to have it. Really have to be more careful with those sharp turns in Sector 1. That's where I struggle the most, I guess, with those turns like this one. The problem is I don't have a plan for driving this track. It's just me driving it.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
With raw instinct. That's why I'm doing so many mistakes. Because there's no plan behind it. I haven't trained or anything for today. It's going to be difficult. Turn is really good. Flo, yes. What do you want to ask? I really don't know how much speed I can carry through that turn. Small lift here. That's more than enough. Oh. Some oversteer here. No problem for the Drift Master Champion Joe! Oh my god. I'm the worst sim racer in humans history. Which wheel do I use? Musab, there's actually a review of that on our channel. It's the Moza R9. Check out the review for my full impressions on it. But too long didn't watch. It's pretty good.
That's 2 minutes left.
That's why I'm using it. 2 minutes left, so we get one more lap. Let's try and have a clean one again. Some qualifying prep. Nice. Have fun. R-Factor 2 modding is easy. You just have to open the workshop. Yeah, but you also have to wrestle with R-Factor 2. Which is a pain. In my experience, at least. Really dislike R Factor 2. The handling is superb, but everything else is just... I'm always sitting there like, why do they do it like this? Doesn't make sense. And with it, I mean basically everything. They have nice original tracks, nice original cars, really great handling. Even the graphics are alright. The menus, the way stuff is set up, the modding, the AI. What the hell? Assetto Corsa is just my personal favorite.
0.9 off the pace.
Okay, this...
Watch the track limits, please, Joe.
It doesn't look good, guys. Doesn't look good. So I have to find like 5 seconds for P1. Not gonna happen. Maybe I can go into the 50s. But that would be 5 seconds to find. Going to be hard to do. Right, let's go for qualifying. Maybe with 40 liters, that's like 6 laps. No, that's maybe even too much. Maybe like this. Right, let's go.
Pit exit is clear. We've got 14 minutes to set a lap.
You made a roll cage around your racing rig. That's nice. If you want to share some pictures, you can do that on our Discord server. Link is in the video description. I think there are a lot of people who would love to see how that one turned out. Having a roll cage around your rig. Must be awesome. I really feel this first sector. Don't know if I can find my limit today. Look at that! I was so slow into the corner and was thinking, yeah, surely, no problem. But still, there's no grip and then you slide towards the barrier. Like this? What the hell? Definitely need to find the right balance. In case your house rolls over. Yeah, that's the reason why you need a rollover cage on your rig. If there's a tornado, so nothing happens to your rig. Don't touch the grass there. Thank you. Don't go full throttle here. Yeah, some sliding around. So in my pit stop strategy, I'm going to change tires. I really don't know if that's clever or not, because so far there was no tire wear whatsoever on those tires. They're like rocks. And I at least believe that changing tires would need quite some time with an old car like this. Maybe like 40-50 seconds. You should test that as well. Okay, but for now, let's check out if we can set a good lap time without failing again. Let's see. Jump. All good. Still alive. Oh, big slide. Don't be too aggressive. You need a good lap first, and then we can try and work on the time afterwards. So corner coming up. Don't be too greedy. Alright, next one is slow as well. Rather slow than being sorry in the end. This one is slow too. Slower than one might think. Sector 1 time is good. Wow, okay. So the hard sector already done quite okay. Don't be too fast through that right-hander. Then the short straightaway. Let's go. Don't brake too early. I think the braking point was alright, but I lifted too early off the brakes.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Have to be careful here with the bumps. Really bumpy part of the track. No, don't go too fast into this one. Nice. Already looks so much better than in the beginning. Our first laps. But still,
Sector 2 time is okay.
much to improve. Sector 2 time was not the quickest, but alright. Says the crew chief at least. I don't know what he's referencing it to. If he's only referencing it to my time. Because nobody has set a lap yet. So we'll see. Mensch, Darius, moin! Welcome! Some crazy racing today. F2, 1967. Snow alongside the track. Well, some dust from the guy in front. Two corners still left to go.
New fastest lap for McLaren, 3:13.7
yes,
seconds.
250.
Pole position. You're now 22 seconds ahead of P2.
Won't be enough for pole.
Times fast.
But you see, I'm able to improve. And I think there's still time left in this. So maybe it just was the fuel. Driving with 80 liters all the time. We have one more lap in the tank. So let's give it another shot. Maybe we can improve.
Okay, Joe, you've used half your fuel.
Yeah, but I'm getting used to the car and the track. Just don't get greedy. So many traps in this track. Raced on this track with the 1976 cars. Oh my god.
Quick.
That sounds bad. Oh, off track. Too much speed carried. Alright, I would say let's go back to the pits. Oh, but now the tires in the back are like at 79%. So let's check out how long fuel and tires will need to be changed. Oh, they're slowing down because of me. Yeah, that's bad. Already fudged two laps of the opponents. It's always a problem with AI and Assetto Corsa. There. Whoa!
Still there. Clear right.
Okay, that was not planned. In Germany, we call it Schiebo. So it's rigged. That's what it basically means. Wow, it's so easy to die. It's just so easy to die. After the spin, rear tires already at 64%. So going 20 laps. Maybe we'll have to just
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5
change
minutes.
tires. Best tracks in sim racing? I don't think so. You can't race on Pikes Peak. Only can do time attack stuff. Nordschleife is a great track. I give you that, but is it the best for racing? No, not really. Too little space. Too many really difficult sections. Long track, which you would have to remember wholeheartedly. Where's... Oh,
Look
my
out for the
pit
pit
box
speed
is
limit.
really at the beginning. Wow, that's really unfortunate. How long does it take? Okay, the pit stops are quite
The guy
quick.
behind has just done a
And
251.
changing tires is
0.4.
almost as quick as just refueling. That was an 80-liter refuel, so no worries. We will change tires. But I have to go back to the pits and then go for
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes
20
left.
liters. We can set one more lap. But we're still on
Looks
pole,
like you're clear on the pit exit.
which is crazy to me. They were much quicker in the training session than in this qualifying. But it's not over yet. They still have some time to get 1 or 2 laps in, so let's see. The track is making you feel cold. Yeah, perfect. Such a hot day. Some cold thoughts. Now our hot racing hearts. Willow Springs is the worst track ever made. Disagree. It's a alright track. What do you guys say? What's the worst track ever made? What's the worst track there is in sim racing? Doesn't have to be a real track. It can also be a mod track or a fictional track. Something you really hate from the bottom of your heart. Tell me, guys. So for me, it's most of the street courses. There's some good ones as well. But something like Singapore, I'm not really digging that. Any of these squared USA circuits? What do you mean with squared? Like something like Daytona? Or... because I love Daytona. I really like most of the American tracks. I like Road Atlanta, Road America. Watkins Glen is a cool track. Indianapolis is alright. Kota is cool. Like them all, basically. Daytona, Sebring. Maybe not the small tracks like the Chicago Street Circuit and
The guy
iRacing.
behind has just done a 251.
Or the
0.4.
Detroit Belle Isle one. You mean like with 90 degrees corners? Yeah. I don't mind 90-degree corners. Oh, Frank Gardner has speed us on the fastest lap. So we're definitely not going to start on pole. Hey, but we still have one more lap, so maybe. There's still a slight chance. But we'll have to improve like 5/10. That's quite a lot. Let's see.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Langhorne
P2.
Speedway, what's that? Scruffy. Don't be too greedy. Don't be too greedy. Yeah, I think my hot lap was the best I can do so far. Don't know if I can beat that. 3/10 up. Nice. Still need to be careful, especially here. That's a really tricky passage. Wow, 7/10 up. Looking good. Don't die here. Big bump. Some locking of the tires going on. A good exit. It's a smaller version of the Nardo test track. I don't know the Nardo test track. Doesn't ring a bell. Don't be too fast for the kink. As well as here. Lifting some throttle. Almost 2 seconds up. If I can bring that one home, that would be pole position. But the AI is really slow in this qualifying session compared to the training we had. They were much quicker in training. They were driving low 49s.
That's a new fastest lap for Gardner, 250.4.
So he drove a better lap this time around, but still, no 49er, 49 laps. Almost 3 seconds up. Wow, that's crazy. So we're going to be on pole, I suppose.
That's pole.
148.1.
That's the end of the session. Pole position. Nice one.
We're waiting for 6 cars. All right. Changing the tires again. We have to change my setup for the start of the race. We'll start with 80 liters and we will refuel 80. And I have this 40-liter backup plan. If we need to pit again, and a 25-liter backup plan as well. So should be foolproof, but you never know. We'll see. Never would have thought I start from pole, but hey, here we go. 2 seconds quicker than everybody else. I don't know why they were struggling this time around, but hey. Like, Bernhard Bauer was the fastest guy in training with a 249 something, and now he's driving 254. What? Texas Motor Speedway. Oh, I don't know the Texas Motor Speedway. Oh, the track makers aren't as good. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's also a possibility, having not so good mods of it. Sven, yes, this is the Südschleife. Driving Südschleife 1967 Eifelrennen with F2 cars from that time. Open Park is your favorite? Yeah, really cool track. Small one, not fit for every car, but can be a fun race. Jim Clark starts from P8, Jackie X from P3. Interesting stuff. We start from P1. But it's going to be a 20-lap race with pit stop, so...
You're in pole. All right, Joe.
Really interesting. Ready? Here we go. Wish you all a lot of fun. We start on the outside.
Green, green, green.
Oh, not a good start. Already got overtaken by a few guys. Let's see. Jackie X on the inside. On the brakes. Quite early. To not do anything stupid. Jump. Almost contact between the two in front. Oh, slight oversteer there. Came from the brakes, but it's all right.
Car left.
There we are. First
left.
Jump from us. In the table. P3 again. P1 already getting some space.
Keep it coming.
Start wasn't the best I've ever seen, but so the front row was basically side by side on this track. Oh, a lot of bumps there. Slow down. From this point out, this is going to be a really wild ride. A lot of laps. 1 hour of racing. 1 hour of madness with these F2 cars, and every little mistake could cost us. You've seen how many mistakes I've already made. We jumped this wall on the right earlier. Oh!
Car left,
Contact!
clear left.
Oh. We were wall riding there. Did a little Tony Hawk. Still in P3. Jackie wasn't able to convert. He should have, but he wasn't able to. He was afraid of crashing into us. So the hunt begins. Small gap in front. 2.4 seconds to P1. Oh, a lot of speed carry through from the opponents here. A little bit fast in this section. All right, have to memorize that. Let's see if we can steer clear out of this long left-hander back to the stadium. Am I porpoising? No, I'm not. It's an F2 car from 1967. I think people didn't even know what porpoising was back then. There were no ground effects cars. I think the ground effect cars were in F1 in the 80s, weren't they? On the 70s? I think in the 80s, so correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 80s. Wasn't born in the 80s, so it's okay if I don't know.
P3.
Still in the hunt for the lead here. But still a lot of laps to go in this one. Lap 1 of 20. Done and dusted. 2:56 with cold start. Standing start. Yeah, and I think we are quite fast in this first sector. Even though it's the most tricky one. Some oversteer there. Caught it. Somehow. Alright, let's go, let's go. We need to get them under pressure. Brake too late. Nice and slow. 1.3 ahead of Dan on P4. So, opponents in the back still chasing. Oh, that was quick as well with the oversteer. They are running a little wide, usually on that turn. Oh.
Left side.
Oh, really dangerous overtake. But it worked out in the end. P2.
Come on, Joe. Nicely done.
Oh, left. Dive bump. Oh,
3 wide, you're in the clear all around.
Didn't work out for me. Oh.
Left side.
Side by side.
Still there.
P1 is running away with it.
Still there.
Misjudged the braking zone.
Still there. Clear left.
Back in P3.
The car in front of us is Gardner.
Gardner in front. Oh, the first overtake was really nicely done. The second one, yeah, wasn't planned at all. Just misjudged the braking. The brakes. You were born in 1969. Yeah, I'm really sorry to break it to you, but we're all getting older. I was born 1994. And I'm soon turning 30, so 1.5 years. Oh, what is he doing?
Car right.
He switched position on the braking. Wow.
Clear right.
That was really dangerous.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line.
That's why I have the damage turned off. Wow. What a bad move from Frank.
P5.
We're still running. Lost some places, of course. Already 10 seconds lost to P1. Oh, he's
Car
also
left.
changing his side of the
Hold your
road
line.
under braking. It's really
Clear left.
dangerous. We have to take that into account when racing
The
against
guy in front is X. Car left.
those opponents.
He's
They
still
want to
there.
murder you. Always side by side through this
Clear
really
left.
narrow section. Not easy to maneuver here. Still going. Where can we get him back? Is there a way to overtake? All the seconds we already gained on the rest of the field
Yellow
lost.
flag.
Yellow flag. Was cutting there again. Can we?
Left side. Clear left side.
Small right through the
Clear
dirt.
left. Stay
Maybe
between
we
the
can.
lines, please, Joe.
We can get him
Car right.
here. Running wide a
Hold
little
the line.
bit. Rear tire on the grass.
Clear right.
Oh, that was too much speed.
The stewards have warned us. Car right.
Still not over. Whew.
Still there. Right side's clear.
Lock up of death.
On your right. Right side's clear. Track limits.
Bad racing. Okay, I have to calm down now. My fight against Jackie X. Whew. Yeah, that was crazy. Too crazy for my liking. So let's get back into the groove. No more mistakes. Still a long race. 12 seconds lost to P1, so we have to claw back somewhere. Have to go for clever and far and foremost clean
Gap
overtakes.
to X in front is now 0.6.
Yeah, we can get him on the straight, I believe. Maybe with some slipstream. Not a lot of slipstream, of course, in those cars. Not really that huge. Let's go to
Car
the
right.
inside. Side by side,
line.
wheel on wheel.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Yeah, good braking. Nice overtake. That's what we want to see. Not the other stuff I tried. Have to be more
The fastest lap
patient.
for just so 252.4.
Leader driving 52.4. My lap was invalidated, but it was a 53.3. Back on P4. Alright. Still a long way to go. What are the tires saying in the back? At 93%. No, you guys can't see it. But that's to keep your guys' screen uncluttered. So you can see only the track and the basic information. Whoop. Oversteer. But caught again. It's really catchable. The rear stepping out. Not that big of a problem. Don't be too fast. You will get pushed outside on the left.
The gap to
Jackie's
X
still
behind
hanging
is
on.
now 1.7. Okay, Joe. Pit window open.
Pit windows open, alright.
Pit window for fuel will open on lap 8. It'll close on lap 12.
Alright. So we can come in lap 8. And the latest lap we have to come in is lap 12. Good to know. Crew Chief, one of the best programs you can have for sim racing. Highly recommend you check it out. It's free. Patience. Yeah, patience is key today. 1 second to Frank. 4.2 to Dan. And 9 seconds to Jean. Getting closer to him again.
The gap to Gardner ahead is now 1.2.
So from the performance, I would say landing on a podium would be really awesome at the end of this race. But I don't think that P1 is not possible. I think I can do it. But it needs to be a really clean race from this point onward. Lap 420, by the way. Nice. Crew chief is better than chef? Yeah, he is. Definitely. There's a new chef in town, Ash. And moin. Yeah, the AI is pulling me. They are swapping position on track in the braking zone. Look at that guy in front. He's starting to brake on the left and then going right. What the hell? It's really unsafe. Whoa, a lot of oversteer. To that connecting part. Oh.
The guy in front is
Yeah, I'm losing grip on the rear rapidly.
250.8.
86% left.
250.4.
SimHub. Yeah, SimHub is also really good. But I'm not using it that much. I used it for some time for the butt kicker I have. But I'm not using the butt kick at the moment, so not running. René must pay them off? Yeah, for sure. Because there's so much money and he hates me, right? That's the reason. Oh, off track from the guy ahead. How was he called? Yeah, that's Frank. Frank Gardner. The man, the myth, the legend. He was surely a great racing driver back in the day. But I really don't know many of those guys. Only Jim Clark and Jackie X. Only two names that are ringing a bell with me. Etching ever so closer, 1.3 to Frank.
To Gardner ahead is now 1.3 seconds.
Hey Guildford, moin. Welcome to the stream. Das isn't even Nordschleife, Ash. Das ist die Südschleife. Smaller brother. Smaller, older brother. Oh. Or maybe they are the same age. I don't know. Maybe they're twins. Long lost twin. We're also getting really close to Dan Gurney, who is definitely slower than Frank. Both within 2 seconds now. 3.2 seconds to Bruce McLaren. Who maybe is the Mr. McLaren. Most likely. Hey, I don't know. So I'm not talking about that. Still part of the larger facility. Yes, it is. It just drove by the entrance to the Nordschleife. Before, and we are in striking distance again. Can't do anything into T1. Really a super hard braking zone. I will try and stay behind those two in the first sector. And strike into the braking zone. I don't know. There's this small straightaway where you then can try and overtake on the inside, but I already messed up 2 times today, so I don't know. Oh, there was something happening with Jean. I saw him ahead. It's only like 5 seconds now. There he is, 5.8 seconds. Oh, some oversteer introduced from the bumps. Thank you very much. Not needing those. Yeah. He's indeed the McLaren. Alright, okay, another prominent name on the grid. Jackie fallback after our crash. There we have it. Oh, but I need to stay on track as well. Don't be too rapid here. So this is where I meant to attack, but I'm too far back to go into the inside. Oh, but they're braking really heavily into this. And we can jump them here. But this is a sector where the AI is actually quite good, I think. So maybe let's wait for the main straight. Maybe not the main straight, the back straight, I would suppose it is. Even though it's directly parallel to the main straight. But I have to catch them again into this braking zone. Don't crash into them. That's not what I meant.
Alright, Joe. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Yes. That's what I wanted to do. Stay close. And then be on the throttle early. Maybe that was too late. Let's see if we can attack. Let's go. Oh, it's so bumpy. Oh, it's not giving me the inside.
Car left. Still a clear left.
Oh, nice overtake.
Good pass. Eyes front.
Oh, and again, next bump. So good that I'm not actually a racing driver in real life. Would end like this. Maybe we can jump him as well. Let's see.
Right, so
oh, he's going into the pits.
Keep digging. P2.
All right. We had 83% rear tire. So still have some time left. Pit window opens lap 8. So next lap we can start thinking about pit stops. Back on P2, only 3 seconds. Down on P1. Can we catch him? Push, push. Engine mode fast. Yeah, that's how it's called. Not mode push, mode fast. Seems like Jean is a bit struggling here. Maybe too quick. $30 in front of Bruce McLaren.
It's now 2.0 seconds.
Who went into the pits as well, it seems. Oh, 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 oh. Eyes on the street.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Joe.
Cut warning. All right. Dan Gurney is the reason that people spray champagne. Really? So you say I'm only racing with legends at the moment, which is awesome.
You're reeling just so.
I really have to learn more about the history of racing or motorsports. So interesting. Maybe we need to do a lot of videos on the channel with some historic facts. With me learning the history of motorsports. Could be a cool series, I suppose. And with Assetto Corsa you almost can drive everything. You have the right pictures for it. All chance to maybe jump to the lead. There we go. It's Jean-Pierre Chausson versus Joe.
On your right.
Schultz.
Still there.
Side by side.
He's still there.
We have the inside, so we should have it.
Still clear right. Car right.
Oh, he's still there.
Still
I
there.
was a bit too slow.
Right side's car right.
Could have had him.
Clear right.
Maybe he's going into the pits now. No, he's not.
P2.
Chanson or Yosson? Oh, I think it's Jean. The J
Okay,
is
Joe, the next car is
Jean. Janson, I would say. It's not like J in English, it's like J, like Jean. Jean. It's also written with J. It's this vibrating J, like J. Oh, careful not to bump him. Frank is also still going strong. Wasn't in the pits yet. I'm waiting for my chance.
On your left. Clear
It's also
left.
dangerous.
Watch those lines.
I have to get past. The guy behind is catching us.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
So much drama. Woo!
He's still there.
We touched.
Clear left. Yellow flag. Come. You're in the mid. Right side's clear.
And we died. Or at least I died.
Round.
Back to P3.
The next car is Gardner.
Again, really dangerous move. Us going side by side on that passage. Really fun. But hey, in the real world, this would have been deadly. Whew. Chanson.
The gap to X behind is now 0.8.
Yeah, X is right behind. Still have 30 liters, almost. So we can go some more laps. It's like 7.5 liters for one lap with 2 times fuel usage. Well, there's another one going into the pits. That's Frank.
Okay, Joe, relax, focus, keep it smooth. P2.
We are on P2, yes. But doesn't mean anything so far. We need to get past Jean and get the position back. Are there any other really famous drivers in this grid I have to learn about? So if you have any stories of them or why they were famous, tell me. Really interesting to learn. Oh, really great. So much speed through that turn. Whoa. Almost felt out of the turn.
You're reeling, just so in. The
Crazy.
gap is 1.8.
Fuel is with like 3.8 laps left in the tank. This is where we died last lap. Oh. Oof.
Pay attention to track
Another
limits,
hit.
please, Joe.
I'm so lucky that this is a sim. Would have died many times already. But you can feel now that the tires are losing some grip, which is awesome. Ugh. Like here. Not as much grip left as I needed. Here we go again. Yeah, just like last lap. I think most of the guys were in the box, in the pits. It's only the top 3 that are still on their old set of tires. So really early stops from most of the drivers. Maybe they aim at 2 stops. We're on a one-stop strategy. There goes Jean.
The leader, Jassod, is pitting. P2, 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yasson, he said. Alright. 3 laps of fuel are remaining. So we're going to extend... Ooh, big jump. Ooh. We are going to extend the stint as much as possible, is what I wanted to say. Jackie also in the box, so it's only me left. Are you the creator of overtake.gg? How do you mean that? Hammer. If I'm the creator. You mean like if I'm the god of overtake? So I would say yes. No, I don't have any mental issues. But am I the creator of overtake.gg? How do you mean that? Like, did I create the YouTube channel? No, I didn't. As it is a shared project of many people. I'm just one of the faces. I just died in your barrier tonight. Must have been something I did. I couldn't steer away. I couldn't steer away. I just died in your barrier tonight. 30 seconds ahead. Let's see. We need to get some distance between us and P2. So we can pit and come out on top of this race. That's the strategy, guys. There's still no elaboration on what you meant with am I the creator of overtake. Still want to know what you meant. Like, am I the creator? Are you the mastermind behind all of this shenanigans? Do you think I'm that smart? I don't get too much oversteer out of this turn. Alright. Yeah, 2 more laps in the tank.
You're leading.
You're leading. Tokyo Drift. Südschleife Drift. Südschleife Jump. Can't find any interesting other than race in Formula 1. Yeah, okay, but that's still cool, I guess. If I made a channel, no, I did not. I crashed in this barrier. This is what I did.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Sorry, guy. Sorry, Jim. But no, I did not make the channel. The channel was there before me, before I started working at Overtake. But I'm responsible for most of the content here, so if you enjoy that, subscribe and like. Become part of the family. Family, become part of it. Scusi. JPJ, who won Le Mans. Wow, that's nice. So I was crashing into a Le Mans winner. 2-time Le Mans winner. Awesome. Okay, it didn't happen yet. He won Le Mans 70 and 80, and this is 67. So a little bit early for his Le Mans wins. But he's showing promise. This turn is so crazy. So much speed required to go through it, but yet so little space. 1.5, 1.6 laps left in the tank. So I will go for another lap and then we'll have our pit stop. It's telling me to refuel like 50 liters. No, 60 liters. Oh no, it's telling me to refuel 50 liters to get to the end with what I still got in the tank. We have a lot of time on our hands. And Frank jumped Jean. Frank is now on P2. That's good news. Then on P4, Bruce, McLaren on 5.
Fuel on the next lap. You're in the lead.
Jackie X on 6. So last lap before...
In this lap, box this lap, please, Joe.
Our pitting action. So box, 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 box. Last push, last push. Poor choice of words. No, it was all right. I'm just making conversation, Hammer. You did everything right. So don't worry, you did everything right. Oh! What the hell? Ooh. Have you seen that lag? The flames were passing me. So the flames are now leading the Grand Prix. Jaw's back on... Is he? No. I thought Jaw was back on P2 for a second. Maybe my eyes tricked me. They wanted to see that because I like Jaw. But Frank is also a really cool dude, so... Oh, yeah.
Okay, Joe, we've just cut the track.
Good for this riding. We need a fast in lap. What am I doing? Dancing on the grass. Oh, I shouldn't read the chat that much.
We've just cut the track.
Yeah. I cut the track. I know. And yeah, George is right. Not telling anything about it because this channel is about overtake. But yeah, he's right. So box, 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 box. The only problem is that I have the first pit box. So I have to brake really, really early and I will lose some time compared to the AI there. 100%. So let's see, it's more or less 25 seconds that we have on Frank Garner. So let's see if we can stay ahead and win this race. 8 laps to go. Box, 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 box.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. You're now in the lead.
I missed the pit box! That was bad. And I don't have a gear in. I have to get in first gear first. There we go.
There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight.
There they come! 2 seconds ahead of Frank. Really close. Not over yet. But we are leading the race. Woo! There he comes. Nice shot. No mistakes from this point onward. And we can win this Eifel Rennen from 76. Which is a lot of fun. And tricky to do as well. Sean's right behind him, like 1 second. And then there's a bigger gap to Bruce McLaren, who's 12 seconds
The
behind.
gap to Gardner behind is now 2.3 seconds.
Everything all right? No problems with me, mate. I'm good. Oh, don't cut the inside. I did, and now I'm on the outside on the grass again. It's so easy to mess up on this track with this car, especially. Oof. Am I fumbling the ball a little? Yeah, maybe. Can I still win? Yes. Let's focus.
Okay, Joe, expect traffic on exit. On exit, we should be in position 9, right behind P9.
So you're saying I'm going to lap, guys? People are going for their second pit stop already, or how's that possible? Being behind P9. Typical. Where's the stream? Where did the stream go? Hello, hello, hello. Are we still live? Are we still live? I think so. I think so. Can you guys hear me all right? I think there was a short disconnect. Wow, and there you can see how long it takes for YouTube to answer. Yeah, we are live. All right, okay, I will continue. Just don't mess up the braking zone. There we go. 1.7 ahead. But we're back. And they closed the gap a little compared to last lap.
You're now in the lead.
Six more laps to go. It's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 6 more laps, right? Never would I have thought that I can win this race. I thought the AI was too strong. But I learned a lot. And prevailed. Okay, not yet, but maybe I will. That's how I see it. Those bumps are really heavy. This combination with 100% force feedback is like... Oh, another spin! There they are. Making it interesting for you guys. Oh, he's even gaining. There he comes.
Gardner is closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.2.
So close to the wall. Or the bushes rather. Oh, another big oversteer moment. Whew. But we're fast out of the last turn, which made things easier for us. Maybe I should not go as low as first gear for those slower corners. Only triggers the rear to step out. Fuel should be enough.
You're leading.
Still have fuel for 10 laps, which is nice. Hi Max, welcome. Moin moin. We are leading the race by 1.8 seconds. I will try and focus to not have any more crashes in this race. Drive a little bit more safer. Fast but controlled. Because in real life you wouldn't go as much risk with a car like that. How long is the lap there? It's like 3 minutes.
Okay, Joe, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I'm not first any longer. Overtaken by Frank. And Jaws also closing us in. Have to stop making all those easy mistakes. And I have to get Frank back.
On your right, clear
Another
right.
lockup. What the hell is happening right now?
Keep it within the track limits. Right side.
Really struggling with the car at the
Still
moment.
there.
Although we have
Still
fresh
there,
tires.
clear right.
Back to P3. Already thought I have won this race and now I have to battle again against Jean. Oh, this is going to be hard. Getting back on P1. Lots of oversteer again. Maybe we can jump him here. Let's try. Give me the slipstream. Come on, Jean. Yeah, we're faster than him. Oh, he's blocking the inside.
Left. Still there. Clear left.
Outside pass with a lot of oversteer. Nicely done. Woo! That's adrenaline, my guys. P2 again. Alright. Frank it is. Lap 16. Braking a little later than usual. Made it. Not going for any risks. Didn't pay out for me, so we're going flat out now. Trying to catch Frank. What? Don't go too fast for this kink here. Right. So we already lost
The gap
Jean.
to Gardner in front is now 0.9.
Frank is really quick. He knows what he's doing. Will be hard to overtake. Already did it once. Oh, a lot of oversteer again. Had to back out. Jackie X on P4. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh. Lost some time there again.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Joe.
Oh, guys, I'm really hyped already for the stream next week. It's going to be such a cool stream. I can't tell you all now what we're doing, but next week in the evening, I don't know what time yet, but next week there's going to be a really, really awesome stream coming your way. With a lot of prominent names and some really awesome content.
Car left, clear left.
So make sure to tune in next Wednesday. Oh, we're really close. Oh, good exit.
On your right.
I think I have him.
Clear right. You're in the lead.
Oh, he went in the box again. That's a bad strategy. Going for 2 pit stops. 3 laps before the end of the race. Wow. What did you miss? The pit stop, I think. And then I was first, lost 2 positions, and now I gained them back. After Frank just decided to go into the pits for 2nd time. I think others maybe will join him. I don't know why. Not the brightest strategy. If you can do it with 1 stop.
The gap to Yosso behind is now 5.3 seconds.
He threw P2 away, basically. Oh, I need new tires. The old ones were like at 98%. This bend is also so tricky to get right. Power down. 6 seconds ahead of Jean. So basically it's just getting the job done from now on. Yeah, the AI is not the strongest overall with everything, sadly. Would much appreciate a racing game with a better AI that has similar features to Assetto Corsa. I think it's a bit better in Automobilista 2, but yeah. I also don't like the AI of Automobilista 2 on track. They are stupid as hell sometimes. Oh no, my tires are gone! Yeah, maybe they will have really cool AI in AC2, but I don't think so. The AI in ACC is better, but not by a long shot. So yeah, we'll see how the AI will turn out. I don't think that many racing studios have AI on their priority list at the moment. It's more of a necessity. You need it, but
you're leading.
They don't want to do it because it's really tricky. What they want to focus on and should focus on is online racing and getting a really awesome online racing experience, which is missing right now. I think no game that we currently have in the sim racing sector is really good with online racing. iRacing is the best. ACC with Low Fuel Motorsports maybe comes 2nd, and Race Room is third with their system and their events they are hosting, but could be so much better. I think I have to do a video on that someday, talking about what the problem is with online racing. Why it's hindering the scene to grow even more. I even think that F1 has the best AI at the moment. Maybe iRacing's AI is better, but who's racing iRacing with AI?
We've been warned about track limits.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Jim. It's so hot in here. Oh, that's not how you do that corner. Have to
All right, Joe.
keep the car more to the left.
Limits. Keep it between the lines.
So many mistakes made. Oh no, that is a big one. Okay, the car didn't turn.
Track limits.
Why is it that when I have one of the opponents in front, I can focus and
Just so behind is now 10 seconds.
do some good laps? And if I'm driving on my own, I'm like the worst driver ever. iRacing AI is really good, yeah. The iRacing AI is really, really good. But if you're paying monthly to play iRacing, you should focus on playing against real opponents, not playing against the AI. And it's not so good in recreating anything you would want to race. But I agree, the AI itself is really good. Maybe the best.
2 laps left.
Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing.
You're in the lead.
I'm distracting myself. Yeah, I do. I do. Shaw still in P2. Let's see if one or more guys are choosing to pit as well. Yeah, just look at the times from Shaw and Jackie. It's climbing so fast. They're in the pits, right? Or maybe not. Maybe my head is in the pits. Getting fresh tires. Woo! Ah! Losing grip on the rear. Oh, my arms are hurting. I only have like 50% FFP. So many bumps. It's a really good workout, guys. So if you don't want to do any yoga or go for a run every other day, just drive this combination with a high force feedback number on your direct drive. You will be good to go. Summer can come. Beachbody will be ready. That's why I'm so fit. Alright, this is fine. Everything is burning, this is fine. Brake on the left, turn to the right. Easy. It's not that hard if you take the right line through the turn. Oh, touching the grass again. Typical German country roads, yeah. This is rally, right? Rally Eifel Rennen? Alright. Last lap coming up. Looks like we can do it. Big oversteer again.
The gap to just so behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. Okay, Joe, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. You're now in the lead.
Really early braking.
Just so behind is pitting.
Why is he pitting? What are you doing? Jackie X is also in the pits. Oh no. Okay. Sad to see that the AI decides to be really stupid at the worst possible time. So let's see who comes in second. Or if everybody is deciding to pit now. Which would be super stupid. Ultra stupid. You don't need any more Joe memes. Your folders are already full. Then why are you watching, Ash? Aren't you just here to humiliate me? You want that memes, I know it. And I will provide, like always. I think the best moment today was when I jumped the fence. That was crazy. Kaja, moin! Welcome back. I remember you. You only work out. It's easier than wrestling with the wheel. Yeah, true. Not so painful. 60 seconds of blanking is much easier to do than 20 laps of this. Frank is still in P2, so everybody was pitting. Why? I think he didn't even change tires. Only did fuel. Stupid. Okay, maybe next time around we'll do Automobilista 2 again. But as I already said, next week is going to be a really special stream. Something we never did before. Or I at least never did before. So keep your eyes peeled. Going to be a really awesome night. Next Wednesday. Some exclusive content coming your way. Never seen before, world premiere stuff. You came for the content, but you stay for the memes. Perfect. Mission acquired. No, mission accomplished, not acquired. Last turns. Was a fun race. Maybe not as clean as I wanted it to be, but hey, haven't driven this combination a whole lot, but it was a lot of fun. And surely a really, really interesting race back then, 1967.
On the podium, good drive.
When there was actual snow on the track as well. Woo! You have some F1 vibes coming from Joe. You mean like my commentating style, or how bad the driving is? Woo! That was exhausting with those temperatures. Holy macaroni! So who comes in second? I think Frank and Jean are on the podium with me. Dan on P4, Johnny 5. There he comes. Bernard on 6. Bruce McLaren only 7th in the end. Philippe Vidal on P8. Oh no, it's P9 because I'm getting... So Jim before Philippe, or... we'll see. Mission acquired. We'll get him next time. Yeah, I still have a lot to learn with my English. So there we have it. I'm the winner of this race. On P2 we have Frank Gardner, Jean-Pierre Yasson on 3, Jackie X 4th, Dan Gurney on 5th, Johnny on 6th, Bernard in the end 7th. He was last for some parts of the race, so maybe he had a better strategy. Bruce McLaren 8. Came in last. Patrick Depailler. All right. Woo! My English is not so yellow from the egg. Yeah, that's right. I'm giving my best, but still need a lot to learn. Oh, that's on my to-do list for this year. Getting better at English. To be even more entertaining for you guys. Alright. How did you like it? Was it fun? Hope so. Whew. Alright, here we are. It's not champagne, but at least some water for the champion today. I sound more English than most of north of England. It's really interesting because if you compare different accents in German, it's almost like, yeah, that sounds stupid. So Bavarian sounds stupid. So the accent I come from sounds really stupid. And there's the accent from Saxony that sounds stupid. The northern guys only talk through their nose. That sounds stupid. But if I listen to English accents, okay, maybe from the accent from Liverpool, I don't know how it's called. Maybe that's a bit crazy. But some Scottish accents, I like them. I think they sound so... sound like medieval times. I like it. I wish I could talk like a Scottish lad. I can't. I can't, no. Alright. So as I already said, tune in next week. It's going to be a really, really awesome stream next Wednesday with some exclusive content never seen before. But for all the people that still are watching, yeah, I have some exclusive info. Let's talk about the next upcoming videos on Overtake. You were watching my bad driving for 2 hours, so you deserve that. Actually, tomorrow, there's going to be a new face on the channel. Yeah, she... Spoiler! She was already... on the channel. We're in a tournament. Or in tournaments. Plural. But she's going to join the team. So something really exclusive, never seen before. Maybe that's the wrong wording. A new face on the channel from tomorrow onwards. So if that's interesting to you. And iRacing content, also pretty cool. iRacing content tomorrow. Video turned out fine. I did the edit for her. And on the weekend, starting on Friday, we'll have our next Nitro Nights episode. Love back, Kasif from Germany. On Friday, the next Nitro Nights episode, and we're going to talk about F1. And as you have most likely already seen, we got Master Kiefer in the studio. So really awesome Nitro Nights episode coming up on Friday. And Marvin is also back with a new video on Sunday about GT7. He asked on the subreddit, on the Gran Turismo subreddit, how the community of Gran Turismo liked the game at the moment, what the big problems were, and he received over 300 answers. So it's going to be a really interesting video with a lot of opinion on Sunday. And then next week, what I'm working on, can't tell yet. Gonna see it on Wednesday first in the stream. Has Marvin's opinion changed? No, because then the video would have been called I was wrong about ... But it isn't. I'm your favorite sim racer. Jesus. Really? I'm not even a real sim racer. I'm just a content creator who pretends to be quick. But I'm fine. Hope you're doing good as well. All right. I would say that's the end of the stream today. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Was really fun doing that little challenge and having a look back into the past and how hard racing was back then. Even learning some about some legends of racing. Champion of the people, nice. I like that one. All right, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in today. See you tomorrow with the new face of the channel. Not Erman Hamidovic. That's what I can tell you so far. But maybe Still Australian. We'll see. We'll see. So, have a good night and speak to you soon. And for the last time, don't forget next week's stream. Going to be awesome. Already pretty hyped about it. All right. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye-bye.